Welcome to day number 90. I'm John McLauchlan and we are promoting Clickbank products using myleadgensecret, the myleadgensecret case study, and I've been doing this since the beginning of the year. We've just entered into Q2, we've just changed products, we've been promoting the same product for 87 days, something like that. We've now changed products, so if I go and show you my Clickbank account, if I go and refresh the page, generally when you change products, there will be a little bit of a hiatus of no sales. Okay, so this is yesterday. Today, currently with no sales as yet. There's nothing in common. We've got sort of gaps along the way, but this is what happens. And one of the takeaways from this, I would say, is you don't want to be changing products too often. And the initial thing for me doing this case study was I was going to change products every month. That was the initial idea, until we started to get a run of sales with the same product. So I kept doing the same product, and I did say at the end of Q1 I'm going to change products and we're going to promote something else. That's what I've done. Okay, so we are going to expect a bit of a downturn, but here's the thing: if you keep changing products thinking the next product's going to be the winner, or if you're going from affiliate program to affiliate program, your audience gets spooked. And here's a clear indication of what happens. Even though I know it's a day, okay, it might just be a little bit of a lull, but I know from experience that that's what happens when you change products too often. So if we go to the affiliate marketplace, and if you, again, myleadgensecret, I always talk about myleadgensecret. If you want to know exactly how it works, have a look at the card just up there, and that will give you all the information you need to know. It will give you it's a link actually to my page on how you can get started. And if you're going to do this strategy, what I recommend is you have a look at this video that's on that page and go through it, and I talk about everything in relation to myleadgensecret, how it works, how you can get it to work for you as well, which is really the main thing. Okay, this is working for me with what I'm doing. What I want is for it to work for you on a financial basis. Okay, and have a look at that video. So we want e-business and e-marketing. So live chat jobs, that's what we've been promoting throughout the whole 3 months that we've been doing this. Okay, we changed over yesterday to paid social. Okay, the numbers are slightly better in terms of the initial conversions and the rebill. So we'll see what happens. Okay. As always, if you go from day 1 to day 50, or at least have a look at some of the videos on there, you'll see what I do. And essentially what I do, I go to the affiliate page where they've got all the marketing assets. They've got all sorts of things that you can use to promote the product. This is something that the vendor puts together. And what we want is email swipes. Okay, so we can look at those. And this is what I recommend. Okay, I know it's like I'm like a broken record, I know, talking about taking the foundation of what they're saying in the emails and changing the emails so they sound like you. And one of the things I'll say about these emails is I don't like them as much as the previous ones I was using. We've got 20 emails, and sprinkled in there we've got some good ones. Okay, but let me just pick one at random. Okay, number 5, you missed your appointment is a subject line. Okay, you see, I mean, the emails are a little bit patronizing. They're a little bit more to the nail. I'm not really into that sort of thing. You missed your appointment, what you doing, you missed out, all that sort of thing. I don't really think that sort of approach works unless, I mean, you've got 150 a day uploading Instagram pics, and then you've got you missed your appointment. Okay, so you want some consistency amongst what you're doing with these. Okay, and short training course for social media enthusiasts. Okay, you might get some good stuff from there. But what I did is I went all the way down to the short adverts. Here we go, short ads. Okay, and if you click on where it says all short ads, I took the inspiration from this and just wrote it myself. Okay, and by now, if you're watching this on whatever day you're on, okay, you need to start writing these emails more weighted to writing them yourself, taking the foundation again from this, because like I said, if you look at this, Okay, and you read all this through, it just tells you basically what it is. If we look at the landing page, then you're going to want some congruency between the email that you send your audience and also the landing page. That's really important. So you need to keep the bones of it, okay? But you can flesh it out with your own brand and the way that you actually talk, okay? So that's kind of really important. Right, so onward with the My Lead Gen Secret case study. So we want mailing system, and I'm going to send them to all the leads. So again, you know, one of the massive problems with being an online marketer, one of the biggest challenges people have is getting leads, okay? And people always talk about getting traffic, okay? There's 4 billion people on Facebook, okay? How much traffic do you need? That's one social media platform, probably 4 billion, I don't know, probably more now. The traffic's there. All you need to do is flow it into your sales funnels, into your marketing, okay? So the traffic is there. And My Lead Gen Secret gives you an avenue to develop lots of traffic, okay, in the way of 100 to 200 leads every single day. These are leads that build up in your account. As you can see from here, I've got 325,200 people in this account from when I first started doing this account almost 5 years ago. We're approaching, I think it's 5 years in either, I think it's August, 5 years in August, okay. So this is why I continue to promote My Lead Gen Secret, because it works and because it's profitable, okay? Simple. Right, so we're going to load in yesterday's email. That loads in all the formatting as I like it, and I'm going to use this, okay? So I'm going to copy this, and this is just taking the inspiration from those short what do you call them again? Short ads. Doesn't take much to throw me. Those short ads. So $9.40 a week, become part of the YouTube film industry. Okay, so here's an email that I did. And what we're doing, we're making the emails very similar. Okay, let me just do that again. So what do we take away from Q1? Okay, number one, congruency. Okay, number two is compelling subject lines and making those subject lines congruent with whatever you're talking about. Okay, so if you're talking about filmmaking, film industry, okay, something I've been involved in for a long time, and I'm quite passionate about the whole filmmaking process. I've got a degree in the whole thing. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about. So I'll go, okay, did you know that I'm also a qualified filmmaker and video producer? Okay, fantastic. Okay, just a little bit of branding, telling people a little bit about me. What's happened here? There we go. Right, so shift and enter. In fact, let me just do that again. Shift and double enter. So we want these emails to be short or condensed and to the point. I'm signed out again, yeah, okay, whatever. Tell her. Grammarly. Used to be good, like everything else. It's not as good now. Because people get too greedy. We want you to... See all this well paid, it's just going to put a hyphen in there. Okay, so it's all completed, it's all done. I'm happy with it, so we're going to leave it. Right, so what I want is the link. So I've got all these links I've taken from here. Okay, so all these links. So if you're going to do this, if you're going to take the links from places like this, okay, make sure where it says affiliate equals, change this, okay, for your Clickbank ID, obviously, because obviously you're not going to be coded to it. And when it comes to the end, let me show you this. Look, it's easy to see. So affiliate equals, put your Clickbank ID in, and the tracking ID and TID equals, and put whatever you want in there, okay, to make it relevant when it comes up in the stats in Clickbank. That's it. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go click here for details. I'm going to do the whole thing. Right click and paste that in. That's going to be my 1A link. Okay, HTTPS, all good, all coded. And this here, okay, is my more masculine call to action. And I can say masculine and feminine because I'm 50. Well, I'm 52, but you know. Right, what do I want? Bold. Okay, and then just a full stop at the end of that. There we go. Right, so let's go on perfect timing. Let's go on to preview the thing first, and let's go and check the links. 950 posting pre-made videos on YouTube. Excellent. Okay, and also hop equals Clickbank ID. Make sure you check that. Okay, really, really important. Otherwise, you won't be getting any sales at all. Click the other one as well just to make sure. Okay, 950 a week, and that's it. One thing that will happen is that when you put your link in, okay, let's say instead of putting and TID, you put / TID, it will send it to the wrong page. Okay, it will send it to a generic landing page, usually about Facebook. So if you're talking about becoming part of the YouTube and it goes to Facebook, then it's not going to be congruent. So just make sure you check all your links. Really important. So yeah, the majority of this is taken from those short ads. I put a bit more information about me in it. I'm always going to put 2 links in now. Okay, the 1A and the 1. Okay, and because we found we get a lot of sales from the 1A link. Okay, so put them in there. There we go. That's the email. Now, obviously, you can use that, but it's not going to be relevant for you because, you know, are you a qualified filmmaker and video producer? Probably not. Okay, so again, just change it. Really simple. Just talk to people. You know, be human to people, and just treat people, you know, with the same kind of respect that you want. And I changed the PS line. Okay, just a little bit, just to see what happens. To see if we can get some more views and some more sales with myleadgen. So again, we've previewed that, so we're going to send. Let me just preview it again just to make sure. I always get a bit twitchy before I send it, just to make sure it's right. Okay. Right, and we'll send that. So now all we need to do is go and grab it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy the source code, and I'm also going to keep all the source code in a document. So when we get those sales in and we get emails that I've converted into sales, I can just literally copy and paste the source code, and it's going to be like take half the time. So if you think this is taking a while, I mean, you know what, 20 minutes out of your day, we can speed the process up even more. So that's good. So there's all the source code. That's it. And what I'm going to save this into a just like that. Okay, put a few dashes, a few lines in there. Right, Control A, C, and that's all we need to do for that. So account, we're going to log out and just cycle through our accounts. And I said, one of the things I recommend with myleadgen, if you're going to do this, and if you can afford it, go for 3 accounts. It's not expensive, but you know, if you can't afford $10 is expensive. So it's all relevant, you know. And there's nothing wrong with being able to afford things or not being able to afford things. Doesn't matter at all. We're all in the same boat. Right, we're going to change this to number 2. Perfect timing. Let's preview that just to make sure we're okay. Yes, that is nice. And again, when you look at an email, when you're writing emails, take a step back from it, you know. And what I sometimes do, in fact, what I always do, what I did this time, is I wrote all the emails out, made sure they were all okay. I went off for, you know, half an hour, had a cup of coffee, a bit of a sit down, watched a bit of Bob Ross, and I came back. And I looked at the emails, and you see them from a different perspective. So that's what I always say. Just go back, have a look, make a bit of an edit. Sometimes you'll miss a full stop. Sometimes it won't make perfect sense. So just change it because you see it from a different way. Okay, but what I always like to do, I always look to sit back and go, that looks like a really good email. I like the look of it. It looks good. Let's go. Okay, so it makes you feel good. All right. If it makes you feel good, you're going to send out good vibes with the email, and you're going to get sales as a result. Might sound a bit woo-woo, but that's the way it works. It really is. Right, I'm going to log out of this one again, and on to number 3. I'll tell you what I'll do before I log off tonight. Before we end the video, I'm going to go and have a look at the stats, the TID stats, and just see how many people have actually clicked on the link. That'll be interesting. Right, this is account number 4. What do I need to do? That's what I need to do. Number 5. Good. Right, let's go on to Clickbank, and if we go to, what do I need to go to? I think it's reporting. I always forget how to do this. We can look at the stats from here. So last month 850 in sales with 44. So current sales 82 for this month. Not quite sure how to work those numbers out, but right. Let's look at reporting. View as affiliate. There we go. Look. So it's yeah, seller and TID. There we go. That's what we want. Right, 200 hops we've had so far, which isn't bad for a new product. Okay, so we can see all the accounts that have. One thing that is always good is always I always test my links to make sure they're all working, to make sure they're being tracked. Got 15 there with the blank. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, but first account seems to be quite good. In fact, there's quite a nice spread amongst the accounts, but essentially 200 hops, Okay, and with social sales rep, which we've been promoting obviously over the last 12.59, so we're not promoting this anymore. We're now promoting this one. Okay, but currently no conversions or anything yet. There will be. Okay, but that's kind of encouraging. Right, there we go. So anyway, for more information about how to get hold of your MyLeadGen account, if you go to the description below, okay, and you'll see there's always the same or similar description. This is yesterday's. Click this link here. That's going to take you over to my page with my day 0 video, and it just tells you everything you need to know about how to get set up in the right way. If you've got any questions in the meantime, I always answer all my questions. So drop me a question, drop me a comment below, and if you're not yet subscribed, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button just down there, and if you got some value from this, give us a big thumbs up as well, and I'll see you on the case study tomorrow. Bye for now.